Rahul here for Punch Out Boxing. Delighted to speak to Ernie Rutherford for the first time, preparing for your debut on the Top Tier show. Not actual debut, but big fight, big show debut. Ernie, tell us a bit about your boxing career so far, what you've achieved so far, amateur, pro.
So I only had 16 amateur fights. But I boxed in a lot of national finals. Throughout that time, I was in the CYP national finals. Won the England, won the London a couple of times. Boxed at a good level in the amateurs. Since turning pro, I've had four. Won four, knocked out two. Um, the four pro fights that I've had, obviously, I learned a lot more in them than I've previously in any other fight. So it's just building. I'm still not at the level yet. I'm still building. I'm still not at the level yet where I'm going to be showing exactly what I can showcase in the ring. Do you understand what I mean? Do you know what I mean? The level of opponents and stuff. As it gets better and it gets harder, I'll step up. And you see the best of me.
All right, and what weight class are you going to be operating at?
Super middleweight, 12 stone.
Okay, hot division. So you're still on 4 rounders at the moment, is that right?
No, I've had two 6 rounders. I had two 4 rounders, two 6 rounders. This will be my third, and then I'd move on to eight after that. Looking for titles towards the end of the year.
Okay, moving fairly quick then. How old are you, if you mind me asking?
It was my birthday 2 days ago, so I was 27.
Happy birthday. Okay, so yeah, still young in your prime, but you want to move quickly and get into the title picture pretty quick.
Yeah, I want to make up for lost time. When I first turned pro, my idea was to get 5 fights out straight away in the first year. I had a couple of injuries, put me back. So I was trying to make up for lost time, sort of thing. And yeah, push on. So this year I'm looking to be as active as possible, get on as many shows as I can, keep stepping up the level of opponents, and I say moving towards that goal at the end.
Yeah, fantastic. Where are you based?
I train in South Ockenden, Essex Kickboxing Academy. My dad's my trainer. Um, so yeah, we use a gym and train there.
Okay, I think I've been past that gym a few times on the way to the Matchroom and Peacock gym, so I'm gonna have to stop by one day.
Yeah, have a stop by, mate. Have a stop by. You're always welcome down.
Absolutely. So tell us, have you sparred with any of the top middles or super middleweights around Essex?
Yeah, I do a lot of, I travel a lot for my sparring, I've had some good rounds with Louis Edmondson. He's a good friend of mine. We used to box at the Golden Ring together when we was amateurs. Um, Joel McIntyre. I was sparring him before his English title defence against Ricky Summers. Was out there in Portugal. Done a few rounds with Dillian White while I was out there as well. Yeah, man, I've mixed at a good level. Do you know what I mean? I've got some top quality sparring. I've got to go sparring after this actually. I'm going to go and spar Joel Bartel and Mark Tibbs. So yeah, as I say, I've had a lot of experience with a lot of good boys. Um, and I feel like yeah, I'm at the level where I can start pushing on that, kicking down.
Yeah, there's some great names. Yeah, young Joel, he looks like he's coming on nicely with Mark. Seen him a few times. Um, would you like to go the traditional route? You got your eye on like maybe the Southern Area title, maybe for next year?
Yeah, listen, a lot of people overlook the Southern Area title, mate. Do you know what I mean? But it's a good belt to win. It's a first stepping stone on your way through. So, what's the point of trying to bypass that and trying to jump onto WBC silvers and internationals when, like domestic scenes is booming at the minute. So, win a couple of belts there, move on.
Yeah, absolutely. Any any opponents you got your eye on? I mean, if you want to call them out, if you got beef with anyone, by all means do so because we love that on camera. But if not, in the back of your mind, you got other prospects or guys around your level that you think, yeah, probably going to run into him soon.
Listen, like, I'm not one to call people out. Do you know what I mean? I'll just let my hands do the talking. I'm not a fellow jump on a camera and give a lot of mouth to anyone. But listen, boys, if anyone wants it, like who my manager is and you know where I'm at. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not chasing anybody. People are gonna be chasing me in a minute. So
I love it. Ernie, away from boxing, tell us about yourself. Like, are you a full-time pro? Do you have a day job? You're a family man? You're a party dude? Tell us a bit about Ernie.
uh, so uh, when I first turned over 2 years ago, I'm sorry, a year ago, just had renewed my medical. I went full time. I gave up work. I was working, just training full time. Um, I would say I got put out with a couple of injuries, and then uh, towards the beginning of this year, sort of thing, I sort of had to get back into a bit of work. I mean, try and keep things ticking over while I'm still training. So I'm part time at the moment. Um, Obviously, still looking for sponsors to come on board and help me go back full time as a pro. If I can do that, that'd be amazing. But if not, mate, I'm still making the dream work. I'm saying I'm working, going to work every day, going to the gym every day. It's a bit hard to juggle. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, I just opened my own company, roofing and building company. So it's a lot of manual labour. Um, but yeah, like I say, we're still working towards the dream, mate. I mean, the plan ain't changed. It's just there's a bit of a bump in the road. We're just gonna stick with it and give it another few more fights, mate. And I'm sure like Shane will come in.
Well, you guys are absolute heroes. Like I said, got British champion super featherweight Liam Dillon. I think the Monday after he won the British title, straight back onto the scaffolding. So I don't know how you guys do it. You're supermen.
Yeah, man, it's hard work to me, but I say it's just the vision, isn't it? It's the goal at the end that no one else can see but you, and you just got to stick in and put all your eggs in the basket and make it work. And whatever you got to do to make it work, you got to make it work.
Absolutely, yeah. Ernie, where do you want to be, say, a year from now or 3 years from now? You got any sort of vague targets?
Listen, at the end of this year, I want to be eyeing up a Southern area. It's not an English title. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, I've mixed it at a high level, and I know I can cope with boys at that level. Man, there's no one really in the domestic scene that I'm worried about. Um, I'll push on, mate. I'll push on. I mean, as soon as I get the opportunities and I get the right shots straight through and make it work. So I'm saying that. And like I say, towards the end of the year, Southern Area English title, next 3 years' time, mate, I want to be bursting onto the European scene, right, and picking up major belts.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Like I said, super middleweight's red hot division right now. Anyway, where can we follow you on social media? You active much on that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm on Instagram, um, at Ernie Rutherford. That's my only page on there. Facebook, got a shared Facebook account with my wife. But I do a lot of my ticket sales through my social media. I've got quite a big following, um, a lot of friends and family, so they get the word out there for me. And yeah, I'll do a few tickets for my fights, man. But trust me, September the 2nd, the place is going to be absolutely ripping. So we have a good night.
Can't wait. Yeah, an Essex night out is always fantastic. So, Ernie, absolute pleasure speaking to you for the first time. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you in September.